It's that time again. No Man's Sky is getting an update, but not just any update. Hello Game's biggest update to date, but can cause the hype train to turn into a hyper rocket. And we all know what happened with that.
Broken hopes and dreams. Sadness.
Hate!
But here at AF Technologies, we've been hard at work testing and building our new AF helmet line to keep your expectations in reality and over-speculation off the hype train. In association with RobPod Podcast, we bring you our AF helmet collection.
Product BM010110-01 forms the head, made of the highest alloys, one size fits all. The basic model for full protection, $9.99 plus shipping and handling. The Atlas forms to head, made of the highest alloys, one size fits all. Let the power of the Atlas protect you from any over-speculation. $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Our next model is for the extreme. Meet, see no, hear no, speak no. Forms the head, the entire head, made of the highest of alloys. One size fits all.
AF Technologies takes no responsibility in the use of AF helmet model. See no, hear no, speak no. May cause hunger, thirst, paranoia, and death with constant use. Purchaser will have to sign a written waiver and or have a psychiatric evaluation and prepare a will to.
Coming soon! AF Industries is proud to present Model CTV-16, our elite AF helmet. Keep your speculations at the door while wearing CTV-16. This beauty is made with space-age alloys and top-of-the-line tech AF Technologies has to offer. Listen as you hear a special message from CTV-16 every hour to keep your speculations in check.
Carpets and curtains.
Way to go, CTV-16. Keep it simple, play it safe, trusting carpets and curtains. CT16 coming soon. $49.99 plus shipping and handling. We at AF Technologies offer the latest and greatest tech and take great pride in making the next update a safe, fun, and non-stressful process. When you think of AF helmets, think of AF Technologies. Order now.
Call now, 1-800-555-5555. Then dial extension 1616. Ask for Tim. Listen to a story on how this is all parody and AF Technologies doesn't even exist. Hell, AF stands for aluminum foil. So if you want one so bad, make it yourself. Is there anything else I have to say? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Parody's over. Might as well go to the RobPod podcast. Woo! Go No Man's Sky. Next. Rules next. Woo!
You leave me in a dollar store and I go crazy, and that's what happens. So anyway, hi everybody, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that skit. Probably not, because I just have a mind that just goes, hey, let's try that. But I'm pretty happy. It came out pretty well. So yeah, so this is the RobPod podcast. Kind of took the whole space pod thing and just, it rhymed with my name. So I was like, why not? So I don't care. Lots been going on. I've been busy. Had my wife's grandmother passed away back on January 29th. I was her caregiver for like 2 years. And what happened was she passed away, and then, we're right now trying to sell her home and get it all ready, and, so it could be put on the market. And yeah, I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing some other things too. Yeah, it's been crazy. So yesterday I got really, I got stuck up with doing that for 2 days back to back, because usually he doesn't need me, and this is my wife's uncle. He doesn't need me, every day. It's, every other day, or, work one day and then I'm off for maybe 2 or 3 days, and then he'll call me and be like, "Yo, I need help," or whatever. But that's basically how it's going on. My microphone is fine, but my headset is doing some weird shit. I'm not hearing anything from this ear. Unless it's clogged. Q-tips, people. Q-tips. So what? So, No Man's Sky, right after I did that first video, or that first podcast, the next day, DM21, Bicycle Walrus, DM21 Gaming, he went to PAX because there was a drop. I slept through it because, well, let's face it, the first podcast I did it like, this is what's weird with me. Ideas just flow in me, and I don't try to force them or anything. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was like, "Hey, Rob, why don't you do a video? Blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, okay. And so I just did a video. And it kind of hit off thanks to Cobra, and thanks to all of you No Man's Sky fans that decided, hey, I'm going to check this out, and then you liked it, Because I'm not one of those people that know everything. I'm not like Mr. Knowledgeable. There's a lot of people that are really super knowledgeable about, No Man's Sky. I just love the game. Same with gaming. I love gaming, I mean, I'm sitting here with a bunch of, consoles. Oh, I got a surprise. Just give me 1 second. I'm just trying to open it. I'm getting hooked up now. All right. So, yeah, I got PlayStation VR. I'll tell you the truth. It is really immersive. I've never really done VR before. So, let's talk about VR, shall we? So, my desk is down here, okay, right in front of me. This is where the microphone's hooked onto it. I got a screen here, which is the Mac, and then I have a screen hanging up here. It's insane because I only have so much room. The desk is like right here, as you can hear that vibration. So it's right here, and then I have the wall. There's really no way you can really put it. There's no room. I mean, it's okay if I'm going to be sitting with the VR on and I'm playing with the controller, but I wanted to get the Move controllers. Now, when I ordered it, I got the Doom bundle pack, which didn't come with the Move controllers. I went out and I bought I bought the Move controllers separately, because I started to see a whole bunch of different games coming out, and then the Rick and Morty game came out, and I was like, I have to get this. And then I started watching videos, and you know how it happens, You start watching videos on the top 10, top 15, what's coming up in 2018 and all that other stuff. And you start buying. Now, I did not buy because, just like that skit, I don't fall for speculation. I wanted a VR, period. I actually wanted a VR before I was going to get the Switch, because I want the Switch too, but I was like, I want the VR before the Switch. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, what are you freaking nuts? The Switch is better than the VR. No, I beg to differ. My point of view on it, I like the VR. I have a ton of games. I have Megaton Rainfall. I got to still play on that. The only thing that I had was, the only down that I have about this whole thing, about the Sony one, is it's a freaking bitch. I had to move consoles around to get enough room, because my PS4 was over here, close by the wall and everything. I had to move it over to here because I have a big, huge space back there. I will spin around. You know what? I'll wait, and then I'll insert like a little thing. I'll show you everything. Okay, I hope that everybody can hear me. I took the microphone down. This is real quick. This is right where I'm at, but I'm going to show you. This is my desk, if I can see. But yeah, I have a TV there, the Mac's right there, and then I have this one stuck on the, the thing. But there's not much room here, so I had to put the PlayStation over there, and that's the space that I have going over there. As I'm sorry it's angled because I had to make sure everything was like weird. I don't know. But that's basically the space that I'm trying to get. Now, there's 2 display cases right there. Those are getting moved, so I got plenty of room. I'll have a big area to play in. Yes, I collect lots and lots of damn toys. But the other thing is I have this TV, the third one, or the second monitor, I have that on a ceiling mount. So the only thing I could do was try to move the console. So I moved the PS4 over to here, and then I have a lot of room over there. The problem was that it's kind of off kilter with the mount, the ceiling mount. So I zip tied the camera to the mount, and it was off. So you know how they say you got to have a square? Well, imagine the square now being angled. So every part of the walls were like at the corners. So when I needed to walk and get to the corners and then bend down or something, I'd smack my hand, and I'm like, the move controllers, I'm going to break them. So I did something. I figured out a way to do it. The other problem that I have, which isn't really the first problem, the problem with with me moving the controllers was not the issue with Sony. The problem that I have with Sony is this son of a bitch is a pain in the ass to hook up. I mean, it's really a pain in the fucking balls. You have to take one cable out, plug in one other cable, go to this cable, and now plug that into this box. And this is the processor, so you'll get an idea of. This is the processor that the VR goes into. So this is the back, and as you can see, it has the power. I'm looking at the one screen because this is too dark, my Mac. This is the power. Maybe I gotta bring it down. I don't know. But this is the power cable. It actually has a fan on it. That is... And then you got the 2 HDMIs. One goes to the TV and the other one goes to the PlayStation 4. I didn't see a difference, okay, in, the graphics or anything. It didn't really matter to me. I was just having a blast because the first time I put it on, I got dizzy for, I would say, about 5 to 10 seconds. Like, I was, lightheaded. And then all of a sudden, I closed my eyes, took a breath, and then I just regained myself. And then after that, it was fine. So, yeah, I went a little ape shit and started buying a bunch of games. And I have a bunch of games that I still, got to buy. They're in my cart. And there's a mech one. And I'm like, oh, I got to buy it. I need that game right now. So, yeah. But I'm exhausted because I have the biggest list in the world for this week. My wife gave me this huge list. Honey, to-do list. You need to do this. You need to do that. Nobody wants to hear this. All right. Let's get focused here. Everybody, let's get... No, you guys are fine. It's Rob, get focused. So, is this zipped up? No, it isn't. Jesus Christ. That's all I need is on camera to break my PSVR. Just got it. I've only played it twice because I've been so busy. I'm going to lay that over there. I'm going to take a vape. Yes, I vape. But that's because I smoked for 25 years. I started when I was like 15. And I was smoking all the hardcore cigarettes. I started with Lucky Strikes, then I went to Pall Malls, then I went to Camel No Filters, and I smoked for 25 years. And I quit because my wife's friend, his friend, well, they were mutual friends, he opened up a vape shop, and it was very successful in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it shut down, but the minute that I found out, I went up there, and I haven't looked back. It's been 3 years now. Cobra, the fans worry about you. The community worries about you. One, you don't sleep. I know you love what you do, but you don't get enough sleep. And you need to quit smoking. You should try vaping. I'll send you a mod. I have tons of them. This is what happens when you become a vapor. You buy enormous amounts of mods. That's what they call them. That's these things if you don't know. And this is a regulated one with a tank. So that's what I decided to get. And I'm just comfortable. I used to do the whole builds and everything on RDAs, rebuildable drip atomizers. It just keeps me off cigarettes. And I'll tell you right now, my life went from SD to HD because not just could I taste my food better, but I wasn't running. When I would play with my son when he was younger, I wasn't, hold on, Kai. And then like 20 seconds later, dude, I'm done. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. It's like, wow, I'm really trying to kill myself here. Good one, So it'll be 4 years when November 1st hits, because that was my quit date. And I've been vaping, and I love it. I'm doing it. I don't care about the vape lifestyle, I could give two shits about that. Oh, yo, man, you blow clouds and blow clouds. No, I'm just trying to stay off of fucking cigarettes, dummy. That's it. That's all I care. I don't give a shit about anything else. I get my e-juice, and I buy my e-juice by the 120 mils, and I'm saving more money. Now, one person that needs to get off is my wife. She still smokes. And I'm starting to get sick to it. Well, not sick to it, but I do my stomach kind of feels like it's queasy. So, yeah, it's doing its job. I'll tell you that much, but microphone's too high and you guys can't see me. But anyway, so DM21, Bicycle Walrus, or is it it's Bicycle Wars. He went to PAX. And we're going to get back on the thread here, and we're going to get back on track. But he went to PAX and met some girl, I forget, Emu, I think her name was, and she gave him a thumb drive that had all these, so basically Waking Titan, wow, that is hard to say, Waking Titan actually started up again. So there's all these, like, websites and everything that are going on in the, I think I saved some of them, but I don't know what this is. Where is it? Here it is. It's Wave 4. So actually there was like 4 pages. I'm looking on Game Detectives, and there was 4 pages of this one thing with jumbled words. So, yeah. I was like looking at it going, I don't know a damn thing. What is this? I already failed. So I'm glad that I don't try to run for these little things, or somebody sends me something. Please don't send me anything, because I really don't want to. I don't want anything. Don't send me nothing. But yeah, the thing is, it's amazing. I haven't seen where they've gone with it. That's because I've kept the pages open. I never refreshed them, but let me see if there's anything that happened. There was supposedly something happened last night. That eyewear, that sensor thing that's supposed to, and that's where the speculation's coming in, that everybody thinks that, we're going to get, what the heck is going on with my microphone? It just doesn't want to work now. The speculation that's going on is that they're thinking that eyewear thing that goes on the head, that's where the speculation of VR is coming to No Man's Sky. So they're thinking that that the VR is going to be coming, because if you look at it, it does look like the band from a PSVR or from just any, and it's just modified. But it looks like it's from any of the VRs that are out there, headsets. So, I mean, it's like they took the goggles off and just made a full band and then put 2 sensors. But anyway, that's why the speculation's going. You know, everybody's like screaming out, you know, it's going to be VR. No Man's Sky's going to be VR. Yay! You know, and no, that's not it. I don't think it is, but there's a possibility. I'm not trying to speculate, but there's a possibility. I'm not going to say it is and it isn't, but, you know, just keep fingers crossed. But I'm going to keep my hype low. You know, I want to keep myself grounded. Quick, grab the tin foil hats or the aluminum foil hats. I have 4 of them. I'll sell them. No, I'm kidding. I'll probably keep them for a little bit, and then they'll probably just get thrown out or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to keep them forever, but it's just funny that, you know, I came up with this crazy idea, and I just went through with it. I was like, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. And I actually, damn it, the book's not even on here. I wrote a script for that damn thing. Well, you guys probably saw the other video that I was running late, but that's fine. It's, you know, it's only like 9:30 right now. I'm knocking it out, baby, knocking it out. Only thing I got to do now is put this in the iMovie when I'm done the podcast, put the other, you know, put the skit in front of it, and boom, it's good to go. And then just upload it to YouTube, and then, woo, you guys can enjoy, or say that was the stupidest thing you ever thought of, you know? And like I said, I don't really give a rat's ass. It's not, you know, it's me creating, and I had enjoyment creating it, believe it or not. Wow. That's the first time I've ever recorded, ever kind of like did some hardcore editing. Yeah, come on, tongue, talk. I did some hardcore editing for the first time, and it actually worked out real nice. Like, I did the narration and everything, and it just matched up beautifully. That's good. I think I just needed to step away from it. I don't know. Well, anyway, I want to do some stuff like that more often. But like I said in the video last night, there's other things that I do want to do. Like, I was thinking, if you guys are cool with it, the footage that was in the skit of the No Man's Sky was my footage from PSN. I actually have a bunch of them on YouTube, but some of them, I think like half of them they're just whatchamacallits. What is it? They're no. Shoot. They're not, you can't see them. They're untitled. They're not untitled. They're not shared. I don't know. I'm completely forgetting now the word that I'm saying, and I'm not getting anywhere, so. But yeah, getting back to the No Man's Sky, man, God, I'm jumping all over the freaking place. There's a decision that I should make, and that should be I should start it over, and then maybe it'll work out better. And we're on the 19 minutes, so I'm just going to go with it. I'll get back into it, but yeah, I like the cameras going on. I don't know. It just gives you guys somebody that you're seeing, and, you know, there's an excitement. Or, I don't know. It's some kind of psychological thing. Whatever. Read up on it. But, wow, as I cough and clear my throat. Sorry, headphone users. I got headphones, so sometimes I go too loud and I'm like, hi. But, the thing is, I used to be a vocalist, so I'm loud. So when I talk, it's really my ears. I can blow eardrums pretty quick. I did that for like 12, 13 years, and I'm done. No more. I'm completely done. There's no more music for me. I'm musiced out. I prefer doing things on my own, you know. I have full creative capacity and control, and I can do it the way that I want to do it. But that's why most people do the YouTube or do streaming or do whatever, you know, because they have the full control, and they get to make that track that they want to go down. So anyway, there was like something that came up yesterday. I think it was yesterday or this morning or yesterday, that the eyewear has accepted No Man's Sky or Hello Games as a tester, and I'm like, what? You know, so I don't know what that means. I didn't really look into it too much. I was reading some of the comments, but it looks like possibly if this technology is real, which I don't think it is, but if it is, that's going to be pretty insane, you know. But if it isn't, which I don't think it is, I think that it could possibly be some type of VR, you know, or it could be just we're going to be able to do it on VR, you know. I don't know what, you know, they might say PSN, PlayStation, it'll be VR compatible. I don't know about the PC end, so, or the Xbox. But like I said, June's coming around the corner and E3 is around. So if Xbox turns around and goes, we got a VR now, you know, or you can use the Oculus or the Vive, there you go. There's a possibility then the speculation could be that we are getting VR for No Man's Sky. Possibility. Very small. But let's keep it down. I'm hyped as it is. Now, I haven't been playing, I said this before, I think, but I'm not sure. I should have listened to my old one before I jumped into this, but I haven't been playing No Man's Sky in a while. It's been like sporadic because I have a PlayStation 2 now, Slim, and then on top of it, I just got the VR, so it's like, I've been so busy. I said last night, I'm going to be working on a deck, so, you know, we got to replace all the floorboards on the deck because they're just pool water with chlorine is not nice to wood, so it dries it out. So you get a lot of rain and you get a lot of water on that, and then the sun beats down on it when we don't swim, so it dries up. You know, it's just what it is, so we'll replace them. Not a big deal. Games, though. So I've purchased, and I can find out what I got. Let me see here. I do got a bunch of games. The only one I haven't played yet is Static, which you got to use the controller, but your hands are in like like almost kind of like a lock system, and you got to find, and there's all these little puzzles. So I thought, you know, I'll try them. They get harder, so they're going to probably get like something like how this ARG is going on, Waking Titan. I'm probably just going to, it'll maybe help me start to use my brain, and maybe I'll get into this, because ever since I've gotten older, all right, and I've gotten, you know, more wiser and such, I started doing like RTSs, and I started doing like turnstile based RPGs and JRPGs, you know. One that I just recently bought was, now it's going to be forever to find it, was this little beauty. Damn you lights. There we go. So this is Aliens vs. Predator Extinction. And I got to tell you, I've been enjoying this. You know, it's not a bad game. So that, and then I've been buying a lot of like RPGs and JRPGs. Like I have Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross and Blue Dragon, stuff like that. So I mean, it's what I like, so I just try getting, and then there's a lot of crazy games that I bought that, you know, people are like, why do you play that? It's so stupid. Because games are supposed to be fun, and I find them fun, and that certain game that I just purchased is fun, so I stick with it. As I put this away, so there we go. But yeah, the VR has been pretty good. The only game I haven't played and sat down yet was with Static. I played Doom VR, which was kind of weird. I was like, oh, I thought I could walk around and stuff. But no, you kind of got like, it's like your portal. You're projecting yourself to other points, and it's like, yeah, I'll try it. Whatnot? Why not? You know, so. But I started getting good at it, so I didn't get to play the game. Like, I didn't step into it because it was getting late anyway, and it was the first day. It was when it came. And I didn't get it came in the mail. I think it was on Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. So it came last Tuesday. And I got it, and then I opened it up, and that was about it, and I put it down. And then I had to do some things, and then I had to go pick up my kid from school, and then I came home, and then my wife and me were talking, and we were making dinner, blah, blah, blah. And it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock when I finally got downstairs to hook it all up to try it out. And, so that's you young guys and gals, man, be happy, because when you start getting into, when you get older and you start to have, quote unquote, responsibility or adulting, yeah, that's when you start to constantly just run around doing 50 million things. But it'll subside. It happens in waves. That's what I've noticed. It happens in waves. Like, you'll have a wave just come and hit you and crash on you, and that's it. You're like stuck forever, and you're like, I only got to play one game for an hour, and that was the past 2 weeks. So you do what you can, and you try to squeeze in whatever time you can. Like tonight, my son had a bunch of his friends over tonight from school, and they're friends. We're friends with the family too. Oof. This thing is just falling apart. They're friends of the family. We're friends with the family. And they were over, and I wanted to show them VR and stuff, but I was working on this for you guys, and I wanted to get it done. So that's what I'm doing. And, now we're doing the podcast, which is nothing major, because this whole week, like I said, I was so busy. There's like snippets I got. So, if you guys got any suggestions, the other thing is I do want to try to do some playthroughs. So you guys, it's not going to be that kind of thing like, let's do a playthrough. Because I'll tell you the truth, this game, No Man's Sky, has been out for 2 years, all right? I still have, to this day, have not ever got to the center of the universe. Never. And I mean it. I've been having so much fun just jumping from planet to planet and going, ooh, now I got this, and I can go over here, and I can go over here, and I can go over here. And I just, I do what I can, and I've been enjoying it. And some of it's amazing. And the nice thing is, since I think, what was it, Atlas Arises or something, Atlas Rises, or Jesus, I can't even remember. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. Atlas Rises. After that came out, and we started seeing the little orbs of other players, it's been amazing just to bang into them. Now, a lot of them don't talk to you, but you get them, and they're jumping up and down, and they're doing like, ooh. But it's just cool that you're seeing it. So it's like, okay, what's next going to bring to the table? If it's so huge... And I don't even remember the size of Atlas. So I think it was Atlas. Now I'm really paranoid. I'm like, oh God, everybody's gonna yell at me because I'm wrong. I wanted this to go good. Blah. Let me see. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. It's just gonna be a bad thing, because then everybody's gonna be like, why are you doing this on camera? We do it on the podcast when I'm doing the podcast, but we haven't done the podcast. Reason why I haven't done the podcast is because I've been so damn busy. And I just don't have time to drive to Philly, and I don't have time to wait for him to come down here. So he's going to probably do a bunch of podcasts without me, and that's perfectly fine. I have this, so, it's easy. I get out of bed, and if I have 2 hours, I can come down here. If I got an hour, I can come down here. All I got to do is just hook the mic up to the table and turn on the camera. Voila. Podcast, With the other thing, I got to get in my car. I got to make sure that I have batteries. I got to make sure that I have my e-juice, my mod, and, some money, and, drive for an hour and 20 minutes up to his house, and then, sit and get everything. He'll have everything prepped. And then we'll do that, and then I have to drive home. And it's just, there's what's the word I'm looking for? There's an easy access kind of thing with just doing it here for me. Because, like I said, basement, have everything. Boom. I guarantee you, and I promise you, the next one I do, I'm going to have these TVs with tons of pages open. So that I have, like, notes and everything. But I think I got too excited because I didn't want to lose the idea that I had with the skit that you guys just saw. Even if it's bad or if it's good, I kept it as short as possible, which I think was like 2-3 minutes. So that ain't bad at all. That's pretty good for me. And I didn't have to do super cuts, so it was like clink, 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 put together, transitions, backgrounds, a little bit of text here and there, and that was it. I didn't want to go too crazy because then I'd still be here editing it, and we want to be doing this right now. So, No Man's Sky, next. There's a lot of news I know going on. There's a lot, with the dungeons. I saw that in Cobra, and I saw that, that at the talk that Inez was giving, that he was showing schematics of dungeons. God, do I want them? I want them to be real, He showed that also that other thing, with 2013, the ad, or not the ad, the write-up about it, where the one designer, I forget his name, he wants to put him in, and he's been trying to push it. So maybe they gave him that? I don't know. And then that dude, what's his name? Sam something, or Sam Raimi, or Sammy, oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm really losing it on this. It's just so busy. I'm so upset. Well, anyway, the guy that just been working there for a whole year, and he has this procedurally generated cities, and like, it blew my mind when I watched the videos. I was like, and the dungeons, like procedurally generated, and it could be huge and it could be big. Could you imagine? Okay, just saying, it probably is not going to happen, but never say never, and don't over speculate, and don't let it get to your head so that you're going to go flipoid. And then when the game comes out, you're going to go, it didn't come with it. So keep the hype at a normal. But can you imagine coming into a planet, starting to break that atmosphere? You say this little thing, and as you're getting closer, it starts to get huger and huger, and it just starts to come in, and it's just, that would just be, that would be, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never say never, but never, excuse me. Carpets and curtains, carpets and curtains, curtains and carpets, curtains and carpets. I'm just going to keep saying it. God damn it. This is what this game's doing to us. I need to get myself together. Curtains and carpet, carpet and curtains. I want this game to have everything. It will eventually. Okay, I'm going to take this off. I look like a jackass. That's why I used that's why I used Darth Vader's helmet. I was not putting these on my head, but I did it. So there, we're done. I'm not going to throw this. Yes, CTV 16. That's for you, Cobra. And what was funny was I was sitting in front of my TV when I made that. When I was making that video, that to get that little snippet, I literally on my phone have this thing called VoiceOver, and it's an app, and it looks like this. So what I did was I had it right under the speaker. I waited until he said carpets and curtains, and literally recorded it, shrunk it. You can do all the editing and everything in this thing. So I edited it right there, sent it to myself. So I opened it in my Mac. And then it just put it in where I needed to, and it just came out. Oh. Yes, carpet and curtains. That's what we got to keep saying. Because see what happens? See, it even happened to me. I started talking about the city thing, and I was like, the same with the dungeons, though. I mean, there's so much that could happen, and we don't know. We don't know, We can speculate for fun, but sometimes... Yeah, even the speculation, the fun kind of goes out the window, and then you start going, man, what if it? And then one day you just wake up and you're like, I know it's going to be in there. I know it's going to be in there. And then the day that it comes out, you're going to download it and you're going to be like, where is he? Where is It's not there. I will remember you. And that's where it happens. You know, you get the anger, the sadness, those thoughts and dreams. The hopes and dreams of people crushed. But I think that's the whole reason why I did that, because it was just funny to do that. Like I said, I sat there and I literally wrote a script. I've never written a script, and I have chicken scratch, so it looks horrible, but I used this book to write it, and I'm going to get myself set up here. But this is what I did. I wrote it because this was my No Man's Sky book too. See, I had all my stuff for No Man's Sky in here. You know, what I needed, how I needed it. Yes, don't mind the chicken scratch. You know, but I mean, there was stuff that I was writing with all of that. Thamium and Bloodbane and Skywort and yeah, just things that I needed for it. I was just making like almost, there's like a ton of them here. So, but yeah, there was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's 8 pages here, but it's written big and, you know. So, I know you're going to ask this. And it's going to be in like 1,000 of your comments of what does the guy say with the see no, hear no, speak no model of that helmet. And there's that. Well, but basically, it stated was AF Technologies takes no responsibility in the use of model see no, hear no, speak no AF helmet. May cause hunger, thirst, paranoia, and death, and will with constant use. Purchaser will have to sign a written waiver. You know, I recorded that like 9 times because it was such a pain in the ass. Written waiver. You know, your lips just want to go written waiver. You know, but it's waiver, and or have a psychiatric evaluation, and prepare a will too. But that's what that deep voice said, and it sounded clear to me, but I don't know. I just wanted to make it clear to you guys that hey, this is what what that deep voice says. So, I tried it with radio, like a old time radio sound and voice, and just didn't sound right. So I stuck with the twist on the demon voice kind of thing. Like, you're going to kill yourself, and that's what's going to happen. But, so a lot is going on with me, and then, No Man's Sky and the news that keeps coming out. And Facebook's not really, there's not much talk on Facebook, believe it or not. And I think I'm in 2 of the communities. It's just more everybody is just sharing their discoveries and this and that, and pictures. And I have a crap load of pictures too. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to add a bunch of the pictures in here from the planets that I've been at and stuff. There's even a recent one. I do the videos, but not right now. Well, I will. What I'm saying is, geez, I'm tired, so I'll do the videos if you guys want me to. I'll start putting up like playthroughs, but they won't be playthroughs. It'll just be me going through my journey, and I'll hook up the microphone and I'll talk, and maybe we can do something live with it, But I don't know. It's still up in the air. I gotta decide what's going on and how I'm going to be doing it, and blah 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 blah. So, but yeah, that's the podcast for today. I'm going to call it. It's 40 minutes plus the 3 minutes. So, sorry it's a little jumbled and a little bit of craziness going on and wasn't the greatest today because I have a lot of shit going on. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Or I should say how the asteroid explodes after you shoot it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'll get myself together with all this news and stuff and try to get more opinions on it. But I seriously. But if you're in the market and you want to get yourself something, get a VR. Really, it's so immersive. I completely. It's when you pull off that helmet after you've played for like an hour. It's like you got to adjust everything. It's like, wait, okay, I'm in my basement. I'm not in Morty's garage. You know, I'm not in Morty and Rick's garage. I'm in the basement here. I just got to get myself situated. But that's how it happens. And I tell you, it's really immersive, and you got to be careful with where you're at and what's around you. Just make sure you know, and it's in the back of your head. But you can get lost like that. So, but it is amazing. The games that I got, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to keep going. The games that I did purchase for it were Job Simulator, which was funny. It's hilarious. And plus, you can get away with stuff. Like, I'm throwing donuts at, like, my boss and throwing donuts at, like, the customers and stuff like that. And just getting into all this trouble, and it's just hilarious. Then I got the Rick and Morty game. I got... which was really good. I started getting deeper into it, but then I realized it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and wife had to get up the next day at 7 a.m., and I had to get up at 7 a.m. so I could make sure that she was up, and then I had to get Kai, my son, to school, so it was like, running all over the place, Too late. What was the third game that I got? I know there was a third one. I got Rick and Morty. I got... Rick and Morty, Job Simulator, and I can't remember the third one. I have Doom. Doom was real good. Oh, Static. I didn't play that yet because, again, I wanted to use the Move controllers. I wanted to get used to that and get the idea with controlling that. And it not too much of a learning curve. Not too much. I picked it up pretty easy. What was the other games? I have like 3 games, I think, 2 or 3 games in my cart on PSN because I bought a $50 PSN card, so I'm gonna probably buy like there's the mech game. I forget the name of that. There's a mech game, and there's something else. Let me see if I can find it. Because I know it's in here. Nope, that's not it. But yeah, why not? Screw it. We're just going to have fun with this. So, as I'm looking up, where is my PSN store? There it is. It should come up with cart, and then I'll be able to tell you guys what I got. So, in my cart is nothing, because it's not connected with my... No, this is the internet one. So, let me go to PSVR. So, I got Rick and Morty. Island Time is in my cart. So Island Time's in my cart. Let me see. I want to find that mech one. So yeah, Job Simulator. I don't want to get super hot because I've played that enough, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really need. I Expect You to Die is going to be one of the ones that I got to put in the cart. I forgot to put that in the cart. I need to put that in the cart. Megaton Rainfall I already have. They don't have the mech game. I'm looking for the mech game. I don't see it. Eve Valkyrie. I see they gave you a demo. They gave me a demo, but here's the problem with the demo. I put the demo, which is this. I stuck this demo in the PlayStation 4, and it's warped. It started making like this crazy weird sound in my PS4. I literally ejected. That's going in the trash. You can download it for free. I'm not even bothering to keep that damn thing because it's warped. Because it was making the weirdest sound. But when I put in Doom, no sound whatsoever. No, it was like kind of like a weird. Or no, I shouldn't even do that. That's too much. It was a weird sound, but. Yeah, I took it out, and I was like, you know what? If I want to find any of these games, I could just whatchamacallit, just download the demo. Wow, I still can't find it. And I know there's a lot of free stuff, too. I want to get that Robinson, too, The Journey. That looks real good. Shit, where the heck is this game? I don't even see it. Let's see. Yeah, but it's a mech game. That's all you guys need to know. I mean, I don't know what else to say because it's not coming up. Maybe it's on. Oh wait, here, PSV catalog. I get the whole catalog here. Nightfall, no. Here it is, Archangel. This is the game that I got. It's called Archangel. So, and it's not going to focus, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Or maybe it is focusing. Nope. But that's the game I got. It's called Archangel. You drive a mech, and I'm like, yeah, I'm so down with that. I want to drive a mech, you know. Does it turn sideways? Nope. But yeah, that's the other game that I got. So, yeah, I'm gonna. And I know what's coming too. And because I'm a big fan of this series, there's a game that I'm definitely dying to see that is coming to VR this year. It's already in Japan. Gungrave. That is the game that I cannot wait. Gungrave VR, because I got them both. I love Gungrave. This is just badass game. I haven't played those two yet. I had them way back in the day, but it's going to be fun to play them again, so I better start playing them because it's going to be coming out. Now, the Ape game, the Planet of the Apes game VR, I'm thinking of getting that one too, but I don't know. It's all going to be, just time it right. There's so much that I want to get. It's not even funny, but I'll find out, slow but sure. I got to play the ones that I have already. So, yeah. I got to stop buying games. I'm buying too many. Bad Rob. All right. Well, I think this is where I'm going to cut it. I will see you all next Sunday because I'm going to do it Saturday. Just know this. You'll have it before Monday. So, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all on the flip side. To the stars!